So I finished yesterday's stream on puzzle number 44. I mean, solving 44 puzzles. Actually, this would be number 45. So let's take a look at this. Well, first of all, what I see is that we can give this check. Then the king has to go here in classic ladder mate style. Then we can go over here. King has to go over there. And then we can... What exactly? Or we can start like this. Or like that. Or even like that. If like this, then king goes over here or there. If over here, then we have this. King goes over there, only move. Then perhaps here. Oh, also we can start like this. Oh, okay, we can start like this and end like this. Like this, just checkmate. I was first looking at ladder mate. I mean, not ladder mate. I thought we were going to win the queen eventually by some means of deflection of the king, with but by means of using some sort of staircase on the files. But actually, it was on the ranks, and it was made right away. Like this is just simply checkmate. White to move. Okay, so. Can we sack something on the back rank? Like if we take over here, they have to take, and afterwards this. Like this is a 2500 puzzle. Like what? What if they try to ignore and they try to go like over here? I go here, then they promote, then that's the thing. That's the thing that's going on here. So if I take over here, they don't take back. They first go here. And I can't go there because this would be checkmate, since I can't take that pawn because it's protected. So after this, I have to go here. And after that, they are going to promote. They are not going to allow me to go here for mate by taking the queen over here. So they are going to promote. And after they promote, then what can I do? Like, oh, I can still checkmate. Like here, 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 here. Yeah, I can still in that case, I can still checkmate on the back rank. So takes. What else can they do to prevent the back rank mate? And they can start by pushing some pawn, but in that case I just save the queen, and then I sacrifice this rook for the purposes of stopping this. I mean, I could actually, there are many ways to win at that point. Like if this, and then they push one of these pawns to create an escape square, then I can, at the very least, even take over here and threaten to just simply take here and end up with 2 rooks and a bunch of pawns versus knight and book. So yeah, Has to be this. This, I go here. That, I go there. And this is... Oh, well, yeah, there was that too. So we take here. Then, yeah, we were still threatening the knight, so they have to do something about that. And now we have to stop that pawn, so I believe this. Otherwise, like, we don't have any form of mate or anything, so we should stop the pawn. Yeah, okay. I completely missed that, like, as per usual. Black to move. So first of all, we can defend the pawn like this. And it's the only way to seriously defend it. Well, we could defend it also like that, I guess, but I'm not sure that really achieves anything. I mean, it could be, like, why go one way and not the other? Like, if I go over here, I'm still guarding that, so it makes sense in a way. Then I can follow with moves like this one. And like, if this were a real game, like, I might go here or I might go here, and I think both would be, I mean, and I would think both would be fine, but obviously one is not fine. Otherwise, this would be a chess.com puzzle. So interesting. Like, definitely has to be one of these two moves. I mean, we can't just leave this pawn to its fate. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. This defends it forever. Like, there are no tricks against the bishop in any situation. But but this looks more logical in the sense that we are... I mean, looks natural too. I shouldn't say logical, but I mean, looks natural in the sense that we are guarding that. But we are not preventing some infiltration over here. Yeah, I think it has to be this one. Because we prevent the king from infiltrating here, which otherwise might come like... White could get pretty fast with these pawns over here, while we try to defend that one and go very slowly with these, who are much further away from promotion. Because, I mean, the plan is basically protect this pawn, then start pushing this one all the way through, and, I mean, the rook can't do anything. The moment the rook tries to stop this pawn, then this one promotes, so... So that's the plan. Now, how to go about it is a thing. Yeah, I think we stay on this diagonal. So the king can't go here, and if the king tries something else, the route is very slow. Like, they either have to push over here first, so that they can come this way, and in that time we already might be able to do something with this pawn. Like, while the king comes over here, I can potentially already get something done, I think. So yeah, I'm going to do that. This, okay. Now, what's the next step? Do we just start like this? Or do I start like this? This is slower. So I think this, I mean, the king obviously wants to go over here. The rook will sack itself for this one. And it has to be this pawn, because if I go with this one, it's the one that's furthest away from the king. But the problem is that it doesn't promote with anything that that makes the rook leave its place. Like this one, on the other hand, like forces the rook to part ways with its position. However, if the plan is that the king is going to, the rook is going to sack here. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's just count it, like, boom, 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 and I can't go here because here stops the pawn. So that wasn't the sequence, but let's see. Here, 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 rook takes, and I still don't take, and I go over here, and then I promote. That's the way if the king just goes over here. Now the thing is, what if they try to start something with these pawns? Like, well, 2 pawns alone can't do anything. Like, the king would have to come to support them. So I think this is just fine. Here, 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 here. And now I can just go here, right? Like, rook does whatever, we take it with check. And, I mean, we take it, like, if the king remains here, like, the king will grab the queen, but then we will have an extra bishop in the endgame, and we just go here and grab everything. Like, we can even stop this pawn from promoting over here, which is rather important, because actually we can't, otherwise we can't go, like, grabbing this one. So, yeah, here. Takes, what do we do first? Yeah, first we promote, obviously, otherwise the king gets everything, so yeah. Alright, so 47 puzzles solved so far, pretty good. White to move, so we have this check over here, and then what else? We also have this one, but this one grabs a pawn, so it gets rid of one of the things that could be annoying us. Oh, also we can start like this. Looks very promising actually to start with this one. Start with this one. Let's say king goes over here. We already have this one there. And if the king goes here, it gets mated. And if the king goes over there, they also get mated. Ah, wait, that's the one that I was considering. Yeah, never mind. I'm doing the same sequence every single time. So here and here is the other place. Well, they can also go there, there, check, and goes over here, gets mated, and there. Oh wait, there can't go because the queen is here. What am I saying? So okay, in that case they get mated, so they shouldn't go here. So they can go over here. That's the other place they can go to. In that case, I check over here, and the king is forced to go this way. After which I can check over here, and the king has to go this way and then mate over there. Okay, goes this way. Here. Alright. Yeah, that was I mean, I would say it's a rather easy puzzle for 2600, but I mean, you saw how much calculation I had to do. This might have been I don't know exactly where they take these games from, I mean the puzzles from, but I'm guessing, again, like I've said before, I'm guessing it's from games of people rated at that level, and who knows what the time control was, so 2600 might have missed that with, 20 seconds on the clock on blitz, so who knows. Actually, I have seen like CMs missing much more obvious stuff than that in games in Title Tuesday, so if we go here, we're threatening over there to go and to when the king goes over here to checkmate like this. So that looks promising. Oh, also we have more forcing stuff. We have this. No, wait. What am I saying? More forcing stuff. They take with a queen. Like if after this they couldn't take with a queen, then we would be threatening the same thing, but in a much more forceful manner. But we are not. So we go over here, threatening checkmate over there. The king absolutely can't move if we go there, because of this and this. And what can they do about it? Like, if they try to interpose, then that's just mate again, so they can't do that. They can't do anything. Like, if this weren't a thing over here, they would be able to do something. Like, if the only threat were to mate here, but the fact that we can go over there and then here is a big problem. Oh, they can move the queen. They can move the queen, so this is no longer mate. Oh wait, in that case, yeah, in that case they go over here. We are at the very least grabbing a rook. That's probably what's going to happen. Here, queen goes there. We can just oh wait, now I think the situation slightly changed. I hadn't considered that one. Like, check here, and now the queen is staring at me. I could check here though. Then if the queen interposes, and that's no good, so king probably goes over there, protecting that. Yeah, things get a little bit more complex than I had thought. Wait, but now the queen is no longer guarding this. So maybe this takes. No, there's nothing with that. Like, what am I thinking? Oh, we also have this now. Check. Yeah, doesn't seem to lead to anything. I mean, if check here, the queen just interposes and then is guarding this. So now that probably. Check over here. Here. Yeah, situation a little bit more complex than I thought. Oh wait, check over here, goes here, check over there, goes here, as otherwise they are losing a piece. Then check over here. Then can interpose that, for instance. After which takes queen, queen takes, and then we are going to grab this rook in the corner eventually, like by means of either going here and here, or going here first with check if the king comes forward, and when the king goes back again, this skewer. I think that's the idea, basically. Going to try for that at least. Here, okay. Now we take over here with the queen, I think I said, right? Like, take with the queen. Then there are options. The queen can go here, which is what I first considered. And on that, I go... first, I can take here, goes here. Yeah, but in that case, the rook interposes, so not that. Wait. I don't even remember what I calculated. So, yeah, I think I calculated about that. Like, if here and here, let's first consider, which is the simplest. Then in that case, we could take over here, already threatening to pin that one. We could also check over here, and we are winning an exchange. Wait, an exchange is no good. We have to win something bigger. But here, check. Let's consider the simplest, I think, is this. I mean, it's not what they're going to answer. They're going to answer this one, which is more resilient, I think. But let's consider this one, which is the one I will solve the simplest. I often do that, like first consider the simplest solution and then go to the more complicated one. So here, we can... We're kind of running out of checks if he does that, so maybe it's not the simplest. Let me see here. Also, we can go here, threatening to go there. That may be more to the point. Oh wait, no, because this is hanging. Here with check seems like the right way to go. Then here. Then could start like this, threatening that, I said. Then they can try something like this first. In you take mine, I take yours kind of fashion. And then we can go here, check, and that's a fork. And interposition by the rook is absolutely useless. And the king can't move anywhere, so we are getting material there. So that works. Like here, here, here. Can interpose, can try to interpose with a queen, in which case we go here first. Check. And that will be mate, so they wouldn't go for that. So here, here, here threatening that. The thing is, this move here threatening that is not as forcing because it's not a check, so they may find some option that I completely overlooked there. They don't have checks, at least to me, so here, here, here. Then yeah, I mean, I think with what I calculated, this line about here, here, and here is alright, is cleared. Now let's go with this one. This one probably more resilient. So here, what I was calculating was takes. Goes here, 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 doesn't work. Just simply doesn't work. So not that. So here, here, here. And the queen has to interpose. After queen interposes, we go back here, boom. And then we have basically the same situation we had before. When I had gone here, they had gone here and here. I mean, a very similar situation, except the king isn't here anymore. So yeah, I think it starts sort of like that. So I'm going to start it like, oh, okay. The puzzle ended right there. So well, at least I did the exercise of calculating, which I mean, again, I don't complain about the puzzle ending right there. Like it's not. The exercise of calculation I do not just for solving the puzzle and getting like the score or whatever, but actually for trying to learn calculation. So it's needed. Okay, another pawn endgame. Like first of all, this is about to promote. If we draw the square, we are in the square, but there's a king here that can shoulder us away from the square. So we have to be careful about that. Like. And we have pawns, so they can try to do some trick to get us to lose because we're not stalemated immediately. But okay, well, let's first of all, we are in the square of the pawn. Let's see, where does this king have to go in order to stop us from getting in front of the pawn? Like how many moves? Like if we allow this, we still can go potentially over here and can still get in front of the pawn, I think. So I think first of all, we don't need to go like towards here or here in principle. So we can actually, that's a tempo that we have, because tempi are very, very important, especially in these kinds of endgames. So we can start like this, for instance, with the idea of going here and promotion, because I mean that's our pawn majority over here, 3-on-2. So we go over here, then we go here, and we create a passed pawn. So we start like this, then they can push this one here, then we can go here, then I don't know, they go wherever, and of course we can't allow the promotion. So if we don't do anything there, then there comes this and promotion next, and we are completely cut off from the promotion square. So if they start like this, we have to go here or here, and then there to the promotion square. Like actually here, no, we wouldn't allow something like this. So yeah, let's start like this. I think it's the only safe way to start. Okay, comes over here. Let's see. Now we have to think. We might get shouldered, and this is 3 squares from promotion. We start like 1, and yeah, I think we're somewhat late if we allow this. So here, also we're not promoting with check. Yeah, we don't want to allow the opponent to promote, and also they promote with check. So we have to go stop that one. So we go over here, obviously. Like, only way to actually try and stop that one. Go here. Okay, now we are in time to go for this, and actually we have to, otherwise we are not in time. We take obviously over here, and that's it. Yeah, so pretty straightforward pawn puzzle. If you want to see a less straightforward one, then you should check out what happened yesterday. Yesterday there was one that was absolutely insane in comparison, which is also sort of like I mean, it's not even like such a complex pawn puzzle in the sense. I mean, it doesn't look very complex, the position. It's like, you know, just pawns and king, but it was but I mean the sequence that you had to see in order to discard one of the options was crazy. So here. Like, we have this at any point. We can start like this, here, then takes over here, then goes over there. Then what? Nothing. Here. Oh no, I'm not seeing it really. Start like this, boom. Obviously, boom. And then boom. The point is, I'm sort of out of checks. As soon as wait, boom, and boom. What am I thinking? Like, what? This is a back rank mate puzzle, like in the midst of. Oh, hello, a loaf of bread. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? So yeah, this is a back rank mate puzzle, like thrown among the midst of 2700 puzzles. And it's not the simplest, because you see this and you start thinking of ideas like this and this, but actually what you have to do is start like this. Like, I mean, I also saw this, but I mean, the move order was getting to me a little bit. And yeah, well, this, and you don't go for this, you go for that. And that's it. Useless interpositions. We go back to the basics. Oh, wait. Completely. Yeah. Okay, there. I completely missed that, by the way. But yeah, fortunately we had we we had a resource. So let's see. I'm doing fine, thank you. Solving some early morning puzzles. If you or any other viewer wants to play a game or do something else, just let me know. Or you know, you get bored of the puzzles and want to do something else, just say so. After all, this is done mainly for purposes of entertainment, so the most important is what people want to see. I check over here, then can go there. Only move. And then what? This is still protected, so I can go like I can go like what? Like here, here. Trying to think. Oh wait, I can also start like this. Check. Has this interposition and this interposition where I have enough attackers, but I mean it still is. Well, yeah, I would have enough attackers. Like I mean, if something like this, then I would start with a rook, and then of course knight can't take because mate, and king can't do anything. So yeah, start like this seems the right way to start actually. And it's still a check, which is wonderful that we're still getting puzzles that start with check and get like super forcing sequence at this point, because that's always a helpful thing to be able to solve them more easily. So check over here. We're on puzzle number 52 now. So here, if the queen interposes, that's absolutely useless. The other interpositions are useless, and there's nothing else apart from that. Like, let me think. Like, there's something I'm missing here. Like, queen interposes, we take the queen. At the very least, we're winning because we took the queen. Because, I mean, we take the queen with check, so this is not a thing. And if anything else interposes, and that's the only thing they can do, they can only interpose, then we just take with the rook, and then it's followed by mate. I mean, so yeah, has to be that. Boom. Oh, okay. There's what I missed. I knew I had to be missing something, because I'm always missing something. Let's see. So now, if we just simply go for takes over here, and if they take with the pawn, then what? Doesn't seem like there's much of that, so I'll come back to that later if I don't find something else. If I check over here, then, well, this is an interposition that I completely missed, by the way. But it doesn't seem very good, because I just go here. And then the queen has to interpose, basically, and, well, no, they can interpose with a knight. If they interpose with a knight... Oh, yeah. Then... at the very least, we have knight takes, queen takes, and then going wherever with the queen, like for instance here, hitting that, and then this is pinned to the queen over there. Although the queen can move, but if we go like this, we're hitting the rook. So yeah, we're gaining material in that awkward sequence. Oh, we can start like this. What am I thinking? Like, we take the bishop. If takes over here, then we take here. Has to start like that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Very simple, actually. I mean, very simple once we got to that point. Like if you consider the whole puzzle, yeah, the whole puzzle had a bunch of things there. Here we have a fork, but is it good enough? Like this fork, we are getting that, but they get this. Like no, shouldn't be good enough. Shouldn't be good enough at all, I think. I'm not sure. This also, they can pin that right away. They can pin it and... Oh, if they pin it, we can go for this. Boom. Then let's say king goes here, for instance. Oh, we can start like this also, like here, and then try to do that. Like, I mean, and probably the king wouldn't take. But if they go like over here, then we just smash them over there. And it's just simply checkmate, so they wouldn't do that. Here and here, or here, like here, no, here we would have this, then interposes over there, then goes over here, then has to interpose over there, then we take, and yeah, it's absolutely dreadful for them. And if this, they could now take, because now there would be no fork over here naturally. So if this takes, then what? Yeah, that doesn't seem very likely. So let's look at another one that's simpler. So this, if we do that, are we winning something? We're not winning anything actually, so it's no good to go for that. Like after this, I mean, grabbing the rook is not the thing, but maybe there's something else. So check goes like over there. Yeah, this one is forcing with checks, but not that easy. Oh, we can also like, can we go like over here, for instance? Like threatening something like this. This, and like, I mean, if we still have the knight, then much better. But if we don't, like, if we have the knight, then we can at least go for it like this, this, this. Yeah, it's looking really nice if we still have the knight. But if we go over here, they can start by taking the knight. After which they are threatening mate. And if we go here, wow. getting complicated. I think I might just play some games, honestly. I know it's getting way complex with this calculation. This again was looking promising, like this. Well, if it goes to this, then at the very least that, but it takes over here. Then I don't know what I achieved. I didn't achieve anything. Start like this again, like check. Oh, by the way, I said at the beginning that, yeah, I don't know. Like I said something like this and then can go here, but I don't remember in which order. But I mean, obviously can go here right away because it's a check. But I probably was considering something else like this. Takes over here, can take both. So can take only one of them. Well, actually can't take both, because would take here and would be threatening mate over there. Oh, actually, what am I saying? Like, oh, the mate would come first. Ah, yeah, if I have the queen over here, there is no mate. So, here, well, first of all, if goes something like this, at the very least I can have a discovery potentially. Like, I don't need to take this rook, I can go like here and then take this one with discovery. At the very least. And so there's that. At least we're like, if it goes over here or here, then there's at the very least that. So that's something. If it goes here, I mean, if we go here and goes like there, looks a little bit more to the point. This also comes with check, so they probably would end up taking here. It's the only reasonable thing. Otherwise, we're going to do something, protect against this mate, and just and be up material. So, or be sort of back in the game, at least in terms of material. So this, I don't need to really look at much, I think. I mean, we're at the very least getting something, getting back in the game with something, like at least some pawn or something. I mean, we're already up a pawn, so this then is what remains where I don't have anything yet. Wait, this, yeah, this, then that potentially, and I mean, the queen is no longer threatening mate, so I can potentially go like over here even and stuff. So I think I might start just with the knight. Yeah, I think this is the start. Yeah, it is. Okay, now we think about it. Like, if we take over here, can at the very least take. But I mean, why wouldn't we take? Like, I don't see much of a reason not to take. Otherwise, I mean, what do we have if we don't take? Like, I don't see anything. So I'm going to take. Takes. Okay. Now we are talking. Now let's see how we continue from here. Like, we need to save this one, first of all. Or we need to, like, pack a punch of some sort here. Like this is covered. Let's see, do we have any check, any killer check here? Not that I can see. I can't see any check. I can't see any reasonable capture either. Like for instance, this and takes, and then what? Like, no, give a random check. I mean, no purpose. So probably here is what I'm thinking. Like if this were my game, I would probably be playing here at this point. And defend that. And defend the bishop. And that's it. Like, looks pretty good to me. Oh, also, if we go over here, we're also like having ideas of some check that could lead to something over here. I mean, probably their queen returns to its post over here, threatening mate, which I don't particularly like. So here is the part where it comes... wait, I have this also. Defending that and threatening here, here, here. Oh, okay, that looks a little bit more to the point than the passive going over here. So it goes here. Are we really onto something if we do that? Like, first of all, the queen can block against that. Oh no, but it can't, because we go here. Well, the queen blocks against that too. Well, we can take whatever and grab a pawn out now. Like, if we enter up an endgame where we're up like 2 or 3 pawns, then we should be definitely winning, right? Like, I mean, we do have a rook there. This is kind of crazy. And it's crazy that we're up so many pawns, but if we go like over here, then we're probably almost certainly, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the solution, because the fact that we have to play a move here, if this were the move, then there would be like 1,000 other moves that we can play. So it's not that one. I think it's this with the threat of going for an attack over there that has at least the thing that is forcing, and it defends that. So after this, I think what's going to happen is the computer is going to say, well, the best move is to just take this and give you an exchange. But I mean, we have to calculate everything. And by the way, that's not what would be played in a game. Like, nobody would just go here, basically. And only a very high-level player could find if that were the best move. And that is if it's the best move. I'm not sure if it is. So we go over here, threatening that, and let's say we get away with it, like takes here, then if goes, let's say over here, which looks extremely horrible. Let's start with that one. Then we go here. And yeah, has to interpose the queen and lose it. So, in fact, lose the game, because that's just mate with the queen supported by the rook. So, yeah, that works. So here, let's say we get away with it again. Here, here. Then we go there. That's a little bit more to the point, because now the king has some spaces to go to. And after that, the king goes like over here or something. And then we can, at the very least, go back here. Salud. At the very least, go back here and try to start something. Like the king goes here, we have this check. Then, I don't know, there might be something. I think I'm going to start with that and... Whoop! Okay, it wasn't the right move. Oh, don't tell me that bishop c3 was the right move. I mean, bishop f6, sorry. Ah, well, of course, not on the first move. Like, I meant, like, after this, and this. Oh! No! I second guessed myself because this was a puzzle. Like, if this were a real game, I would 100% have played here. I wouldn't have tried anything else. Like, I would have gone here and said, okay, I'm up pawns and, you know, everything is defended, so I'm fine. Like, that's what I would have done if this were a real game. But, and it is, fortunately, recorded this, so you can check. That was my first intuition. But, well, it is what it is. Like, I just thought that this being a puzzle, there would be like something much more, like aggressive to play, and I thought that maybe there would be something after this, and always keeping this threat, which I didn't see a way out of. Like, I thought, well, this threat is forever. Like, I mean, I have the queen guarding, but I have to guard forever. So I thought, well, that can't be it, but yeah, it is that. Well, actually, I would have had that also, but ugly. So yeah. But I mean, it was a pretty good run. It was a pretty good run of puzzles. I don't know if playing a game now or doing more puzzles. Like, I can start a new one. A new puzzle rush, I think I'll start. Let's go with new rush. Okay, so now we start with the easy ones. Now we're okay, this check, we take over here, then take the queen. Here we just take and mate on the back rank. Like, there's only one defender there, and we have this. This we have mate on the back rank because there's this covering that, so the king can't escape. Again, mate on the back rank. The rook no longer guards. Well, even if it could go here, it would be a useless interposition, but not even that. Here, same, mate on the back rank. Here we can start like this, and that's it, because there's a bishop here covering that escape square, so that would be mate. This, we have a discovery. Like, usually when you get these kinds of discoveries, probably double check is the way to go. Like, double check, then the king has to move, certainly. And after the king moves, if the king moves over here, first of all, there's mate with the queen supported by the bishop. And if the king goes over, let's say here, for instance, mate with the queen supported by the bishop. And if the king goes over here, mate supported by the bishop. So, looks like mate supported by the bishop it is. Here we have this one, and the king can't go over there because there's this. This we have checkmate by going here and discovering the control of this bishop of this square. So we go over here, we check, and we cover that. And this is discovered, so it's mate. Black to move over here, we have this one, and it's checkmate, supported by the bishop. Like, even though this bishop is under attack, that doesn't mean that he can support anything. So we go over there, and we exploit the fact that our opponent has this horrendous setup with the king. We can go over here, king has to go there. Then we can go over here. King has to go to this diagonal. Then we can go here. There's only this useless interposition here. And that's it. Okay, the puzzle ends there, but that seemed to be the answer. I mean, if the puzzle had continued. We go over here, check. Apart from useless interpositions, there's this useless interposition, which ends in mate. So, useless interpositions everywhere. Okay, this slightly more involved, perhaps. We have what? We have what? Well, first of all, we take this one. Yeah. Like I was looking all in that direction, like eyes over here, and now I realized that we can just grab this one. We grab this one, then of course this would be a more than useless interposition because it's just mate. In actually more than one way, like we can promote and mate also if we want to. We can even promote to a rook and mate if we want to at this point. So this, then some useless interposition with the queen, and we just simply win. So that's it. So it wasn't more involved. This over here is just simply mate because we're covering that and we're covering that. Okay, let's see. We have this hitting the queen. And if the queen moves, then we have this with a discovery. Then from there, I don't know where we go exactly, but I mean, in a real game, this would be kind of a no-brainer. But if, let's say, the pawn takes, then we take with the bishop. We're also threatening discoveries with the queen over here. So we're not just threatening the queen. And then we are at the very least like going over here and trying to grab something. But yeah, I think it's kind of a no-brainer to start with this. But I should like calculate to see the tangible thing, especially since this is an 800 puzzle, so should be fairly easy. Like, well, first of all, you have to, so, well, let's say they go over here, for instance. Then what? Because, I mean, then if I take here, then they just take here. Well, yeah, but this is check. So at the very least, I'm forking over here these two pieces. So, okay, that works. Let's say they take with the pawn, then I go here. Then, let's say... they go over there, trying to antagonize my queen, which doesn't seem to really work for anything, but it's a thing. I can go here, check, and the queen would be free. So they would have to just content themselves with taking a bishop. So that works. Here, 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 and the queen going anywhere else, like here, for instance. Okay, I have to go to the restroom, so I'll be back. Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom. I'm still streaming.
老公，can you do me a favor 啊？就是那个 I need to turn over this OSHA, otherwise I can't make it.
What do you mean?
就是等会儿啊 I will tell you what to do.
But I'm streaming.
I 知道 but without you, 那个 I can't do it yet. 有 take this very very slightly 啊 I just I turn over.
No, wait, I.
哦，名字 you can do it 啊，你真棒哎！你开始走啊。
Oh, wow.
哎，那这个来，等等等，你开始走啊，没事。
I have to turn very fast.
对，没事没事 I can help you. 老公 I can help you. I can help you. 没事。
Very fast, right?
对 very fast. Maybe 哇，老公你太棒了 OK yes that yes that 老公你为什么这么棒啊？好了，来，那个什么，好的，
It's tough, I guess. I know if I drop it, you really.
No drop 就 drop 了，真的 drop 就 drop。
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's see. Now is the time for me to pull a Shevchenko. So I will solve the puzzle in like 1 second. Let's see. So white to move. Yeah, we were thinking about this move, d4. So d4, the puzzle might just end there. I mean, it's like a very low rated puzzle, so it might just end there. but let's say it doesn't, and they take over here and we take over there. Actually, like, after they take, either of these captures might completely work, so I think I will go for this one. I'm going to just play it because it's just, okay, now we take over here, they take over there, this comes with check, then we fork over here, life is good. Yeah. Okay. We have this check and useless interposition, and that's it. Like, that's just mate. Black to move, we go over here, and that's mate, because the rook covers over here, and we have a king there. White to move, we have this checkmate. Black to move, we are in check. If we interpose like this, then this queen takes over here, so we probably should move up. And let's say they check over here, we go here. And let's say they try to check us with a queen, like going over there. We can go like here. Oh, wait, sorry. Like, they check us, we go over here, they check us over here, we go here. So they have absolutely nothing on us at that point, because if they try another check, then we're just taking this one. I think that's it, like, just go up here. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I was thinking for a moment of what about up here, but yeah, now we run into this check. So yeah, here. Oop! That wasn't it. Okay, let me see. That was me underestimating this puzzle. Wow. I severely underestimated this puzzle. Really underestimated. Really underestimated. Oh, we can just block over here. If takes over here, we take over there. If takes like this, we take with the queen and we're protecting that. So we can go over here, but then the check comes from over there, no? Yeah, but then we can go over here. And like, if another check, then how does that work out? Because we have stuff that can interpose, like this one. And then if at any point this takes, then we can go here. I don't know, like, honestly. Oh no, why would be one and not the other? Okay, this was a solution, but... And now we're exactly here. Well, here we are getting checked forever, right? So here it has to be. Here. Okay, crazy puzzle for 1000. Because the options seem to be so many. Like, why can we not go over here? Oh, because there comes this check. And if we go over here, then there's this pin and we're in dire straits. So if we go over here, there's this check. Then if we go like this, for instance, they can go like here, here. I don't know, like, I mean, it's just... It gets so complicated, like, if we go over here, let me see with analysis, I didn't have it on. Queen b7, and then, let's say we go wherever, like, queen d7, yeah, they go rook c7. But what about, it says king f6, and it says anything else loses. How does this lose, for instance? Queen c7, oh, okay. c4, oh, okay. Like, I mean, look at this, like, I mean, 1000 puzzle, okay? This line fails because there's this fork at the end. Like, okay. I mean, it's all checks, but still, like... okay, well, that's... Like, again, I think how they get these puzzles is by looking at the games of players at that elo range. And if they got it right, then they say, oh, this puzzle is of this rating. Because, I mean, this looks like an automated process, so that's the thing. It's not They are not humanly curated, as they say. So yeah, if we go over here, there's nastiness coming from that. Like our best bet is to go here, and then there's queen f3 going back, and then if we go like, we have to go forward. If we go back, then what happens exactly? Oh, queen f8, yeah, of course. And then this only move, and we are getting mated. So, alright. Interesting. And what about here? If they try, yeah, if they try like some check or something, we're always escaping. Like, there's no problem because this is always protected. But yeah, that's pretty crazy puzzle, to be honest. This one for 1000, like that's crazy. Now I feel like just botching this survival so I can start a new one, because we just failing one at 1000 is just crazy. This is pin, by the way. Oh, so that means, but this is pin too. Like that means I can go here, check, and I can take this one, and that's it. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Okay. This looks suspicious. Like we can go over here. This bishop has to go there, and then boom and fork, and yeah, life is good. Now this one we are covering that, so we have a classic mate, like I believe it's Anastasia's mate, right? That. Yeah. We have this check, then king moves over here, then mate. Oh, this one. What about this one? What about this one? If we go over here, we're threatening mate. And if they take, then that's also mate. And if they push over here, then there's that. And after king goes here, then what? Then take over here. Yeah, sounds good. Goes over here, I just take that. Don't see a reason not to. Okay. Black to move. Okay, well we have stuff going on here, like here. They have to interpose this and just lose the game on the spot. Okay. This one, we have this because this is pinned, so at the very least we're winning a queen. Do we have, yeah, we don't have mate or anything, so that's that. We are white here, so we have this one looks promising. This one looks promising. This king, if king goes there, then we have at the very least that. I'm not sure if that does anything, honestly. Check. Let's say they go over here, which looks a lot worse for black, so probably easier to solve. Nah, I don't know. Find a way in which they are not escaping with anything. If I check over here, they go here. That's not doing anything for us. So yeah, we probably need to keep this control over here. And this check is the only thing that kind of makes sense. I mean, it makes sense also to try and like restrict that king further, but the problem with that is that we just get checked. So going over here, check, goes there. Can check this way too, goes back here. No, that doesn't make sense. Check, goes here. If now check, then what? Like king goes forward. And do we have anything about that? What? Oh, what about this check? Check here. Oh, wait. What? Check takes. Yeah. No good. We could also try to start like this. Oh, no. This puzzle doesn't seem so trivial. Maybe it is. It probably is, but for me, it isn't. Like, whatever they do, like, I can't even discard one of their options and say, well, this is the line there. Maybe what I need is a little bit of food to the brain. Let's see. That would be hilarious if the answer were just take the pawn. That would be completely hilarious. Oh, wait a second. Now I'm seeing something. Something slow. Go over here. Well, there's at the very least this check. Ah, yeah, but this check. If we go over here, like we're covering this. We're still covering that. This is not covered though after I go here. But this check, like if we go here, if we get many moves in a row, like here, king goes, let's say here, then gets mated. So we have, no, that's not mate. What am I saying? There's this square still. Yeah, but if we have the knight over there, then we check over here and we don't pick up the rook because that's a fin. Ah, okay, never mind. Oh, you took away my. Okay. It will be really hilarious if the answer is this. I mean, whatever the answer is, it will expose severe lack of endgame knowledge by me here. And we could just start by pushing this pawn too. Like if bishop takes, I'm not sure what's the evaluation after that, honestly. Oh wait, after first of all they have this picking up that, and okay, that's definitely not a thing because takes, then check over here, then takes, and and we are the ones defending. So not that. So okay, at least I could discard one move. It's not a pawn move, the first one. The rook move we can, well, no, we can't discard because rook move might be this one, just straight up. But I don't know, the fact that the king is cut off makes me think there's something with the knight, the rook, and the king. Oh, wait a second, I have something. Like, I have one line that I can discard. Like, here, I hadn't thought of this. Like, the knight discovers this afterwards. So, that's a thing. So, can't go over here. Okay, that gives us something. So, that means after this, there's only one move. It's this one. That's the only move we need to consider. And then we could potentially go here, and then what? Then there are many moves. No, there aren't many moves. Wait. Yeah, there are many moves. Like here, this, that. Then can go either of three ways. Don't know, honestly. Don't know. Like, but probably this is the start. Again, can't go over there because there's this and this. So that would win for us, definitely. But this, Is there anything after this? I can go simply here, for instance. Doesn't seem to be anything. I mean, in that sense, there has to be something else. This, that, for instance. This. Maybe that afterwards. Yeah, this, that. And then we do have something like, I mean, if this, that, we are threatening this checkmate, right? Like knight covers this, and rook would be covering the rest. So yeah, if this, and that, that's looking very promising because there are no checks. Like this is not a check. This only pins the knight, but that's not necessary. Doesn't do anything because the one that delivers the checkmate is a rook. And like over here, there are no checks because there's a pawn. And the king would be out of moves. Like okay, let's see here. Now we're going to deliver the checkmate over here, so they could try to go there and cover it. After which, what do we do? Like this. Oh wait, it's not covering anything. What am I saying? This. There's a knight over here. Wow. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. That has to be it. Okay, they go for the easy one. Let me go let me see if my calculation was correct. Well, I mean, they go for the easy one. They don't go for the easy one. They go for the best one. Like one time they were getting mated, another time they were just losing a piece. So obviously they are going for the one where they are losing a piece and they might survive. I mean, not might survive. I mean, with perfect play they won't survive. But I mean, in a real scenario, then there's a yeah. So yeah, king here would be, we said king here. Yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, there's nothing they can do really. Oh, there's rook d7. Rook d7, we go here, right? Rook d7, check over there. They have to interpose the rook, then this, right? Yeah, rook d7. Didn't even look at that. Again, like moves that I miss, like rook d7 looks like something that looks kind of impossible, but it's not impossible at all. Then they have to go here, and then they get mated like this. So yeah, interesting, very interesting puzzle, very interesting puzzle. I like that. I like that one. So what do we have here? It looks like another puzzle where we are going to like take a couple of moves where there is going to be like a thread, no check kind of thing. There's going to be like going here with the threat of that mate in mind, and then after that, because the pawn is covering this, by the way, and this is covered. So this, what can they do about it? Like the king can't go anywhere. Moving one of the rooks doesn't help. There are no checks. Interposing the knight is just a useless interposition. We just take it wherever he goes. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really, absolutely nothing for them to do. Oh, okay. Man, I go here, then they interpose the rook, but yeah, it's because the knight is pinned, so we can't interpose over here. So they go here with a rook, and then I take over here, and that's it. But yeah, I missed that. Like classic me. Missing the forcing moves. Like this is how we lose games, by the way. Like at the amateur level. Like I mean, calculation missing like 1,000 important moves. So calculation extremely flawed. Like I missed some very crucial defenses there that were very obvious. That's a key difference that nobody's talking about, that I heard of at least. Well, you might think that that's what they refer to when they say that the calculation of a master is better, but I mean, like, But I mean, that's too vague. But this is something very tangible, very specific. Like, I mean, a grandmaster rarely misses something like that. Like, even in a fast game, they rarely miss the... I mean, not so rarely in fast games, yeah, they might miss it, but in general, I mean, with time to think, they are not going to miss a resource such as that one, which is very, very obvious and forcing. Well, we have this check is the first thing that strikes me here. We also have this one. This one comes here, and I don't know what we do. This one is very forcing because they can either go here or here. So restricts a lot. If they go, let's say here, might look more promising perhaps, but we go there. And the king might keep going there. Well, I don't know. Like, check over here, and then goes like. Well, if it goes here, then we have this check there, which. At the very least, we're getting something started. This, by the way, is hanging the whole time. So we have to do something about that. King looks extremely suspicious, though. What if we do this check? Well, then he has like 1,000 different moves that you can try. So probably not that one. This one looks okay because it looks like a... It's forking stuff. Let's say it goes over here, we go there. Or there. Huh?
You want eat the bun?
Bun? Yeah.
It's hot. I worry about it's not Tamar, huh?
No.
But the inside maybe it's noodle.
Okay, so this puzzle is rather interesting. Yeah. I can't come up with a solution, and I've been streaming for a while, so I might just stop the stream now. If nobody wants to do anything else, like if you guys want to, if anyone's watching and they want to like play a game or watch me play or, you know, anything, like I can give my best at analyzing a game that you submit or anything else, then we can do that. Otherwise, I'll just be going, I guess. Okay, thanks to those that tuned in. Thank you, A Loaf of Bread, for tuning in and writing in the chat. and I'll see you guys around hopefully. Bye and have a nice day.